Well, yeah, that fits very nicely with the concept of the MAP program. And that simply is that if there's an imbalance or deficiency in the psychological or the emotional realm, the realm where you have, interpret, experience thoughts, attitudes, behaviors, beliefs that are part of your makeup, your personality, your character, and the actual cause of the fibro symptoms is not a biochemical imbalance, it's not a physical imbalance, but it's a defect or default in the non-conscious programming of the human mind or the human brain, if you will, then that imbalance or deficiency can accumulate into a biological waste product, which is usually acidic, that will then trigger the fibromyalgia symptoms. And so the concept here is really quite elaborate, and we almost need to dedicate an entire call just to this virtual realm, psychological and emotional imbalances and how they contribute to fibro symptoms. But Bruce's work basically was all done in a laboratory initially, where he found that there were receptors on all of the cells, and these receptors were specific to interpreting the biological environment the same way the five senses are specific to interpreting the world that we envision around us. And so when the biological environment becomes threatening, in other words, acidic, as the result of toxic thoughts, toxic attitudes, toxic behaviors, toxic relationships, that biological waste product accumulates the same way it would as if you were overusing the muscles or involved in a bad diet or had habits that were contributing to acids building up in the system. And the acid is identical in each one of those three cases. All Bruce's work is saying in a nutshell is that the simple organism of a cell, of which the human body is comprised of 50 trillion, is simply responding through the receptors on the cell membrane to the environment that the cells exist in. And so if that environment is toxic as a result of physical imbalances, biochemical imbalances, or psychological and emotional imbalances, they all result in the same net product, which is a toxic, acidic, corrosive waste product that threatens the livelihood of the cells and produces symptoms as an attempt on the part of the body to communicate that something is wrong.